matchup we have for you. Part of what makes this the best sport in the world, a rivalry game. A time where no matter what the record or the season outlook, a win in this one solves all problems and gets you those valuable bragging rights. The stage is a neutral setting for this late season showdown. It's the Notre Dame Fighting Irish and the Navy Midshipmen. Reese Davis, David Pollock, and Jesse Palmer with you. Let's say hello to our friend Holly Rowe on the sideline.
Coach Marcus Freeman told me before the game, he said they have got incredible plans right now to get this wide receiver involved. Defenses have been keying on him, but with a young quarterback, they think they have put something into the scheme that will help them get the ball to their receiver downfield, regardless of what the defense tries to do. Guys?
Appreciate that, Holly. So the Notre Dame Fighting Irish offense heads onto the field for the first possession of this game. The last time these two rivals got together, guys, there were hurt feelings and some dead fish handshakes in the aftermath, and this might be just the recipe to cook up some revenge, Jesse.
Well, they're going to be motivated, that's for sure. The losing team, they have been hearing about that blowout loss now for a very long time. They had this game circled, David, all offseason, hoping to get that payback.
Oh, man, and you get all the quotes, all the people talking about, all those blowhards on all the different networks, i.e. us, talking about how bad it was and how embarrassing it was, and now you get a chance to get some payback. They're excited.
And he drops it just a little too slippery in the hands. Backed up now, here's second and long. Keeping it on the ground inside, it's Mobley. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. They'll come to the line at the 42, facing a third and long. Carr unloads to the right. And the incomplete pass will bring up fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Not a lot of room to make this catch. The pursuit and coverage was there, and they swarm him under for no gain. The Midshipman offense makes its way onto the field for their first possession of the game. And finding space to throw the football against this secondary will be a challenge.
Hey, man, I can't wait to watch this chess match today. This defense, they are so buttoned up, man. They are dialed in. They know exactly who they are. They can run zone. They can run man. They can stop the run. Like, they make things really hard for quarterbacks, Jesse. And this quarterback on the other side, he's pretty dang good. So I'm excited to see this matchup.
He's really good. He just has to be keyed in on timing. The ball has to come out on time. You can't stare things down against this defense because they're going to make you pay. And they try to make you see ghosts. I think one of the really good things about this defense is that they do a nice job disguising their coverages and changing the picture pre-snap to post-snap. So we know this quarterback physically, obviously, one of the most talented in the country, but mentally today, he has got to be sharp.
He's going to have enough to pick up the first down as they stop him at the 33-yard line. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. This quarterback part of their running game. He's going to be able to pick up a few yards before the slide. Guys, we have a second here to talk about Navy. I'm sure you guys saw a great pickup in the backfield. Three-star running back gave a verbal last week. And getting good talent like this is really what programs at this level need to thrive on.
It's pivotal, Reese. And now you got a big commitment at the running back spot with those 3 stars. And now you start to build a class around him. Get everybody else excited. This is how you build a program.
3rd and 6 yards to go. The option look. And he couldn't find any room to breathe. What a great job on the run fits by this defense. Navy will have to punt it away. Catches it at the 15. They'll get down and put a stop to the return at about the 28-yard line. Notre Dame comes onto the field ready to go to work. Running inside, it's Mobley. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Here's Carr to throw. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. Trying to pick up a 1st down. Motion from the wideout. Carr from the gun on 3rd down. Got his man. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Holds and fires complete to the right. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Guys, let's talk for a minute about Notre Dame. When you break into the top 5 halfway through the season, you've been flying under the radar. Finding some room. Really nice pickup on that one as they get it to the 36. It'll be 1st down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Play action, Carr. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Caught in the backfield, it's Williams. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Here's C.J. Carr to throw. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. And now this offense will try to overcome that 2nd down incompletion. They're setting up the screen. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this 4th down. Here comes the field goal unit. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Goes to the option. He breaks a tackle. And after the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the 1st quarter. Guys, we've come to the end of the quarter, and Notre Dame has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the 2nd period. The corners are walked up tight. They'll go to the counter. He locked up and held on to bring him down.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the...
Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. Navy will have to punt it away. Takes it on the return. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Really nice job all the way around. Got a few blocks, made a couple of moves, and a good return on that one before he's pushed out of bounds. The run inside. It's Mobley. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
That back had nowhere to go. Defensive line ate up the blocks, but how about the linebackers swarming in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Complete. Bounced off his feet.
When you play zone coverage, you got a wide receiver that's a beast. It becomes very, very difficult. Got to make sure I play physical and maybe even shade the side of the wide receiver having a lot of success.
Just across the 20 with a 1st down at the 19. Notre Dame now operating in the red zone. Gets the back moving. Run in the red zone, it's Mobley. Might have a chance. They'll finally get him stopped at the 1-yard line. What a run there. On 1st and goal, Notre Dame will try to get it in the end zone. They'll try to get it in with the run. Touchdown, Irish! Great job by the back on the option. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. The Navy offense sails out, ready to go to work. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. Looking for a man. It's Woodson. Quick strike complete. He stopped just a chain link or two away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Navy might want to catch this defense sneaking up on 2nd and inches. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. And he's got enough for the first down. They'll mark it at the 34.
Well, this defense has to know that this fullback is not just a blocker. He's the guy that can carry the football as well. He went ahead and got that first down.
They've got a 1st and 10 at the 34. Give to the fullback. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. It's 3rd and 5. Reading the option, it's Woodson. And he'll be hit immediately. No gain on the play.
That's got to hurt if you're the offense, because you're thinking with this quarterback and his size and his athleticism, that's going to be an easy first down pickup on the option play. But how about the physicality up front by this defense, stuffing him at the line of scrimmage?
They're able to put a stop to that return right at the 30-yard line. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Williams. Pretty good job of running to get 2 there to the 32.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. He'll try it again. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. The Irish will need to move the sticks on 3rd and long to keep this drive going. Wants to adjust the pattern. They're in the gun, 3rd down. Here's Carr. Going for it all. Serious arm strength on that 3rd down pass, but it's incomplete. The Irish send out the punt unit. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Perhaps feeling that coverage coming, signals for the fair catch and makes it at the 25. And Navy will go back on the attack. Getting late here in the first half, they'll have a chance to make this a one-possession game.
And the offensive play caller here has to really be dialed in. It's important down to...
Makes a grab and room to run. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. To throw, it's Woodson. He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted deep in his own end. Didn't get a ton on the return, but they've got it inside the 20 at the 19-yard line. Plenty of time to work, Not any time to waste as they take over here in the final 2 minutes of the half. He rifles one deep to the left. And that'll be incomplete, man. That would have been a big hitter on first down, but second down's coming up.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Running inside, it's Williams. Trying to save time on defense, they use their second timeout. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up.
That play had zero shot. They got to do a better job up front, creating some running lanes. The running back, before he could go anywhere, getting tackled, nowhere to go.
From the gun on third down, Carr. Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down. Notre Dame lining up to punt it away. He'll try to really get into this one. Slips through the line, and he is knocked down immediately. Brave to try the return, though the coach might have preferred a fair catch. Midshipman will get things going here on offense. Not a lot of time left here in the half. Let's see if they can cut into this lead.
And this drive isn't a must score, but man, you look at the scoreboard, you're down 2 scores. Jesse, you got a good opportunity to create some momentum, cut it to a 1-score game. This is an important possession.
Yeah, it's important to create that momentum now, David, too, and not wait to get it going here at the start of the third quarter. You've got one drive here to get a couple of points. You've got to start erasing and chipping away at this deficit. This could be where the game turns right here.
And that pressure got to him quick. I mean, you talk about you want your quarterback to feel comfortable. Man, he didn't have time to feel comfortable. He didn't have time to get his feet set and get in the ground. This offensive line's got to do a better job.
To the air, it's Woodson. Going to try to pop one on the screen. Breaks into the open. He stopped right at the 50-yard line, but they'll move the chains. It's first down. Now the offense will burn their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. He lost one down the sideline. Had it in his hands, and he dropped it. Thought he had another big play and interception. He'll have to settle for the PBU. It's second down.
Well, at this juncture of the game, obviously the offense has struggled. No points up on the board. You're at the end of the first half, and you're just trying to make something happen. That time the quarterback thought he had a guy open way down the field, but again, the defense in perfect position, and that thing falls incomplete.
On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Fires to the wideout. Smith's got it. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33.
And when you get zone coverage and you're running curls and the wide receiver sprints off the ball, you know what happens? That DB starts to bail, and that wide receiver comes back, and it's easy pitch and catch for the offense.
Quarterback can't pull the trigger, and down he goes at the 41. And they head to the locker room. 2 quarters in the books, and time for us now to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football studio with scores from around the country.
Guys, week 9, kind of a week where we separate the pretenders from the contenders here on the EA Sports College Football Update Show. We begin with a look at SMU taking on the Syracuse Orange. And it's the Mustangs looking to make it 5 straight wins, and they do that. They essentially lock down a postseason spot, although I think their goals are far bigger than just that. Here now some other games you may have interest in. Social media certainly does. Inside the Big Ten. Bringing things back to your game, one more refresher on how the first half went down. And yes, football is a game of inches, but man, is that really the case when you consider the length of some of these possessions. Look, I'm not an analytics guy, but I do know this. The team that sustains drives and just moves the sticks might be the team that comes out on top today. That said, let's get back to the field and our guys in the booth to see who comes out on top of this rivalry contest.
All right, Kevin, about ready to start the second half here. Just about set to get this second half underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. We check in with Holly Rowe.
Guys, catching up with Coach Newberry at the half. The message of his speech was, I've got to get the running back more involved. They trust him. He's been terrific, but they haven't gotten him enough carries. He said, I've got one guy in the booth upstairs who is tracking how many times our running back touches the ball. That is the most essential part of getting back in this game. Get the rock to the guy who can make the biggest difference.
Holly, thank you. On the option. He'll keep it on second down. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Phenomenal job by the defense that time, shutting down the option play. They knew they were going to see this in this game, and all week long in practice, they really focused on this assignment football, making sure the dive, the quarterback, the pitch, all taken away. Nowhere to go with the football that time offensively. The defense coming up with a huge negative play.
Navy will have to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. He'll field the punt and take it back. And he'll work his way on the return out to the 35-yard line before he's stopped. Here comes the Fighting Irish out to get this drive started. Throwing, Carr. Here's a heat. Snagged out of the air. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49.
The defense has got to be able to make a play at some point here in the second half. You're down 2 possessions. You need to steal a possession badly. You need to have a takeaway. The coverage is going to have to be way tighter than on that last throw. Otherwise, this offense is just going to go up and down the field.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football. A great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get some positive yards.
The run inside. It's Williams. And that'll be enough to give Notre Dame a first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Back to pass. It's Carr. Takes the easy one to the back. And a good job of coverage by that defense. Just a short pickup. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Got it on the right. Shakes a man, and he might take off. He's like a pinball with attitude out there, hammering ahead to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert 3rd and short from the 30? Stop just short of the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and that'll set them up with a first down. The Irish relying on the running game to give them this fresh set of downs. Extending the play. Trying to make magic with his feet. Run out of bounds at about the 13-yard line, and that's where this offense will go back to work. Notre Dame ready to go with another first down. They'll run it. It's Mobley. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line.
You can tell, man, really made a point for this offense to run the football, to be physical and defensively. Already getting behind in this football game, not stopping the run on this drive. They've got to get more aggressive. They've got to get more physical on that line of scrimmage.
Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Touchdown, Fighting Irish! And they take it in for 6 more points. They've extended the lead and taken control here in Week 9. They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way, Paul.
And I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
But nowhere to go. Stopped right at the line of scrimmage. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Run it with the fullback. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th if they can't move the chains. Pocket breaking down. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity. Navy will have to punt it away. 3 and out. They got stuck in reverse. They hope the punt can bail them out. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. He's going to get loose. He just about took that one all the way to the house. They finally get him down after a tremendous return. Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Stopped at the 13-yard line as the drive continues. Midway point in the season, in games like this one can have a big impact on the rankings from week to week as we see upsets happen and favorites continuing to flex muscle. One more period to go and we'll see just how much fight they've got left in them. So the final period starts with a second down play. They'll go right back to the run. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Play fake, Carr. Buys a little extra time. Couldn't find anybody open, just threw it away, and that's a smart move. You want to avoid the turnover, especially in the red zone. It'll be 4th down. And they're going to head out to line up for a field goal. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And that lead grows even bigger.
And they just tack on more points to this big lead. Listen, 4th quarter was sitting extremely pretty. All we got to do, not give up big plays, make them earn everything they get the rest this way, and we looking pretty good.
Here comes the Navy offense ready to go on the attack. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face. Quickly to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. To the air, it's Woodson. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. Slides past the sticks, and he converts on 2nd and long. Great awareness on the scramble. Navy to the line, needing just a few inches on 3rd down. They'll send the back in motion. That just never had a chance as they controlled the middle of the field and stopped him in the backfield on 3rd down. Down in the 4th quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. There he goes. He got enough, slides, and moves the sticks on 4th and short. Now a 1st down from the 45-yard line. Motion from the back. Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the right. And they needed a little more room to work with as that one sails out of bounds. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll move the wide receiver. Off play action. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach. Even if they don't convert, picking up a few would give them a decision to make on 4th down. It's 3rd and long from the 45. From the gun, wants to pass. Under fire. Just threw that one away to avoid disaster.
This defense has just been all...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. On 4th down, they'll try to throw it. And it's incomplete way downfield, and the defense rises to the occasion. They get it down to the 35 before he stopped. 10-yard pickup on the play, and it's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Carr. Here's the pressure. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. What will they dial up on second and a long way to go? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Young. Not much room to run. Let's give him one to the 33.
And I know you can play these late-game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get a W.
He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain. So here comes the field goal unit. They've been doing work today. They've already made... Oh, it's blocked! He didn't get it, and what a stop by this defense to get the football back.
Yeah, and how about this defense? They've been struggling all day long. You're in a huge deficit, and you finally come up and make a play, block a kick. Maybe this creates some momentum now for your offense, and maybe they can go bail you out and make this a ball game.
And here comes the Navy offense. So this offense has done nothing. No points on the board, and right now it's just about trying to save face.
And we've seen a lot of that from this offense, unfortunately. Just quarterback and wide receivers just not in sync. And sometimes it happens, and they get out of sync, and they don't make big plays. But, man, you're in a huge deficit. You need big plays down the field, so somebody's got to make a play for their quarterback.
Navy quick to the line. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. Knocked away at the last minute, and that is precision defensive back play there.
One of the biggest reasons today why this offense is losing in the game is they haven't been able to get it going throwing the football. This guy still has not thrown a touchdown pass. They thought coming into this game they were going to have tons of success throwing it, but you got to give the defense credit. They watch it.
Catches it past the sticks and still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
Well, you got to think here offensively that you may have 2 more possessions in this game. You can still win, but you've got to be aggressive. You've got to start taking shots vertically down the field, throwing to your best players.
Dropping back, it's Woodson. Moves away as he feels pressure. Thought he saw some daylight, but this defense closed quickly, maybe picked up one on the play. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. Looking to fire. Going for it all. Touchdown, Navy! He got it, beat down in bounds.
Man, oh man, it doesn't get easier than that. Look at the receiver. He gets wide open. Where's the defense? Nobody around. Easy pitch, easy catch.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football. Notre Dame has the ball and ready to get moving. So that last touchdown made it a 2-possession game, but if this offense can do its job, they can put this one away. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The defense uses a timeout. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Pulls and fires complete.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the first down. A few more first downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
Gives it on the option. Open space at the 25. They'll use a timeout on defense here. That's their final one. The clock stops just once more at the 2-minute mark. Notre Dame coming to the line with another first down. From the red zone, it's Mobley. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run.
Fresh legs, man, and it is showing, of course. This team had the bye last week, and you're seeing it right now late in the game. Running the football, imposing their will against the defense that looks tired. Of course, they had to play last week, and you're seeing that right now.
2nd down coming up. And with things in their favor on the scoreboard, the quarterback's favorite play in the playbook, the old kneel down from victory formation. There is a long and storied history of great games between these two rivals, and this chapter adds another to that legacy.
Really impressed by the poise by the winning team as well here. They weren't overhyped in this game. They came out, they looked prepared, they were calm, definitely confident. And David, they were able to go out and execute well enough to get this win.
And it's hard in these rivalry games with all the emotions running so deep. Like, you sometimes get overzealous. Sometimes you get too many penalties. It's hard to rein in your emotions, but they did. They kept it in check, and now bragging rights for a whole year.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College.